It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Giants. All that and more.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have...
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and 3rd and 8 now. He'll look to throw, and that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now a throw here, hauled in. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Cameron Latu, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he returns this to the 22. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, you look at these 2 teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ayuk going to go in motion right. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, eluding the tackle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. 23 yards on the play.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up.
Touchdown! A great play there. 28 yards. And the Niners are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And New York set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. The numbers for him from a week ago. 21 carries, 66 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3rd down and 13. They'll look to throw here. And this pass caught by Gray. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Handoff now. It's Gray with it. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. So nothing doing there, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This caught by Latu, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he's got a little. There he goes, right side. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll drop to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point try now for Moody. And it is now 21-0. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the run, this is Gray. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They run again here with Gray. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board. And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here. Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be out right at the 35. Here's 3rd and a few inches. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Back to throw again. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Isaiah Hodgins from 6 yards away. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now the try here for the point after. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we have passed the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk still going. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 75 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Moody for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he'll go down at the 28. 62 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They'll run it now with Gray. Only able to work it to the 20 after the nice broken tackle. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Now Gray. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Eric Gray, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Giants get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right. Usually
it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Here's a 2nd and 7. A short throw here to Latu. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. That one deep for Hodgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On play action, they'll throw. A short throw here to Latu. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. They'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
That one tipped and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Hodgins. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd and 1. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he will have a Giants first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. On the ground and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And now meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. This ball is caught. He's got Debo. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. Oh, wide open, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 156 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Niners, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin, sir.